I'm a little
All right,
loud.
now we're started.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
We got the timer going.
Oh shit! Whoops.
Uh-oh.
We had to implement a timing system because we're
trying to stay.
Yeah, we don't plan this at all,
Under
and
an hour.
sometimes we go way over. So yeah, now we're
Are we live?
yeah, we're live now. Yeah.
Last night.
Last night, it's still kind of still today. Like, I feel like I just took 3 shots.
We I don't know what to call it.
It was a bachelor party.
It was a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Is the volume up on this? At Josh's bachelor party last night, and we went to the Shitty Titty.
No, we did not.
And I gave the most raunchiest, ugly stripper there $100 to give him 5 dances in a row.
$100
nonstop.
for 5 dances. That seems
Just
like a
to
rip-off.
watch his face in disgust.
The
as he
shitty titty.
spewed STDs in his face.
Oh yeah, herpes
Yep.
around that hole.
Nah, just
abdomen
kidding. He
hole.
wanted to go to karaoke bar.
Yes, the usual. The
And
414.
nothing new here.
No, damn right. I like what I like. I know it's gonna be good. Did you just chug the whole glass? God
Shut your
damn.
mouth. It was a great time.
It was a good time.
I had a hell of a blast.
We did some shots. I didn't get to play pool though.
No, we didn't.
I wanted to play some pool.
I drank. I had a great time.
Yeah, you had all those Moscow mules. You know I can make those, right?
I drank Moscow mules all fucking night.
I
had shots. I had beers.
I know how to make Moscow mules. I just usually don't because it's like a lot of work for. Nah.
Well, I don't know, but hey,
Ginger beer. You know. Have you ever had like regular ginger beer before?
yeah, ginger ale.
No, ginger beer.
Sure.
So it's beer. No. It's alcoholic. Or you can get ginger beer that's not alcoholic as well, but and then you combine it with like vodka and
I thought it was vodka
and some lime juice. Like it's really simple to make, but
hey man,
I'm not a ginger beer fan.
I love Moscow mules. That is my new fucking drink.
They do give that like refreshing, to flavor. You throw a sprig of or like a mint leaf in there as like a garnish, and you can smell the mint while you're drinking.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, because I've always heard of them, and I never had it till Thursday.
Yeah,
well, I mean Friday. For my
you
girlfriend's
said you went to
sister's party, a birthday deal at the Claim Jumper.
Yeah.
And that one was like prickly pear, something Moscow beer.
Right. It was probably a little sweeter.
And it was.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna have Moscow mules again.
Yeah. It's definitely a good drink. It's not like my favorite, but
I sang, I drank all night long. I had a blast.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I was also the last man standing. Everyone passed
Jesus
out.
Christ.
I nailed that.
No,
here's the deal, and I'll tell you why I'm very proud.
I was fine until my cousin got me that shot, dude.
You're always saying all the time, like, I can handle my liquor, and I can handle my liquor. No, you did not.
Okay, but
you
I also
sipped on it. You babied so many drinks that night, and then you ended up looking for a friend of ours. Well, more yours than mine, but I lied. Them pretty cool guy. We're not going to get into the details. But anywho, and then comes back plastered. I'm like, oh, now he's pretending.
No.
Yeah, it turns out all that walking got the alcohol flowing.
No, literally it did. Like when you're sitting down and drinking, it doesn't really hit you. But if you start moving around looking for things and your blood starts flowing, it's like, well, it went right to my fucking head. And now
I had such a great time.
Yeah, but
I could have gone for
that jungle juice was the issue.
I could have gone for no, it's not.
It was.
No, it's not.
Not for you because you only had this much. I had this fucking much. I had like 3 times as much as you.
Yeah, I drank Moscow mules all night. I had whiskey cokes all night. I had the jungle juice, right? Yeah, I had that. Then I started off with the tall Modelo. And then Moscow Mule, green tea shot, and then I'm trying to think.
Moscow Mule.
And then your cousin, your cousin wanted to do shots.
So I also did an Irish car bomb.
So I did. He did the. No, I wanted to though.
It was actually kind of good. The way they did it. I had only done it with Bailey's before. I didn't do it with an extra whiskey shot. So that was an interesting thing. But I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like.
But I had a warm shot of Patron. Yummy.
A warm shot of Patron.
Shot of Patron.
Was it that yellow shit, or was it?
No, it was a nice clear stuff.
Okay.
Smooth as can be.
All right.
For nasty and warm. And then Moscow Mule, Moscow Mule, Moscow Mule, Moscow Mule.
You didn't have that many.
I had a lot. I don't even know how many I drank, but there was a lot.
Oh my god.
The minute I was done with one, she would come around and like another one.
Yeah.
And then I would look at Tom like, you want another one too?
Tab.
Huh?
That explains the tab.
Well, here's the deal. When you said we're gonna divide it between the four of us, because I was just gonna pay with myself.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, all of us are gonna pitch in. It might be $50 or it can get up to $70 each.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm going to drink like a fucking king tonight.
Right,
like,
yeah.
if we're splitting it,
that
make
was
it
the plan,
easier. I'll fucking throw, if it comes down to $100
we got food
each.
too, though,
Yeah, I was like, if it comes down to $100 each, I'll fucking do 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pay my part off, but, we're doing it all night.
Right.
And then your cousin had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then your other friend disappeared on us. And then, turns out your best man, yours truly,
and
you ended up paying for the whole damn thing.
I was like, God damn. No, it wasn't that bad.
Oh man, but it was a good time.
Yeah, I feel like we could do that again.
I'm
not that hard, but
I think we can.
Good group.
Here, well, let's do the intro, then we'll come back.
Oh, okay.
But we can keep talking.
We're not doing the hour-long intro today.
I'm Carly.
Get us rolling.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Cisco.
And I'm Josh.
That's about an hour where we just talk and talk and talk.
Yep. To our
and maybe some followers. News. Maybe some news in there.
Right. So here and there. I learned. It's news that I learned. They got the idea of Lucky Charms from circus peanuts. Like candy circus peanuts?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the same thing.
But, is it? No, it's not.
Yeah. They are.
No, because
they just changed the color and they made them smaller.
Peanuts are more
squishy,
spongy, right?
Yeah.
Lucky Charms are not.
Just because it's not like spongy doesn't mean it's not the same thing. Because once you cut
the same thing out, would be the same thing.
The way that they ended up doing it.
That's like saying a grape and a raisin. Yes, it's the same thing, but it's not the same thing.
Grapes and raisins, not the same thing, but they are the same thing.
Same thing, but not the same. Same, but not same.
Same. Kind of want a smoothie.
No, but
I mentioned this morning.
Quit being gay.
Oh my god! I just want to I want to put some blueberries and some strawberries and some blackberries.
Heavy on the whipped cream.
Oh yeah, I like it.
But
creamy.
Now going back to last night, I don't know how the hell we sang the songs. I felt like I sang them better than I usually do.
Yeah.
That's how I
Alcohol usually does that.
I felt very loose. I didn't even care.
Yeah.
And I thought I knocked it out of the park.
I don't even remember singing my last song, so I don't know how I did.
I remember looking for you for your last song.
Oh, yeah. I was outside. I don't know what I was doing, but I was outside.
You were looking for...
Oh.
Mr. Takeoff.
Okay.
So.
Well. Yeah.
Anyways, no, we were talking about would we do it again?
Yeah, I would.
I would do it again.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
If we had it planned out like that where someone dropped us off, someone else comes, picks us up, and we order as much and we divide it, I think that works out. I think that works a lot better than doing the bar hopping and everyone's on their own.
Exactly. And that's why there's two things about the location that we ended up going to, with the instead of the 4-on-4 in Tempe, because not only would you have to pay for parking because Mill Avenue.
You always found the free garages. I don't know why that mattered.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to have the car there the whole time. You can't.
Not if we're getting dropped off.
So you're gonna have to walk all the way down.
Wouldn't they just drop us off at the strip?
They could. Yeah, they basically say, "Hey, you want to get out right here?" And you're like, "Yeah," and then you get out. But I mean, notwithstanding, the other thing was Mill Avenue is way more expensive. You know, like not just 4-on-4.
Yeah, but
every other bar. Fucking what is it called?
Like I said, you get a lot of people and you divide it.
Scoot and Boogie place? That's like
Boogie place.
Somewhere around on Mill Avenue.
Dirk's
Bentley.
Dirk's.
Yeah. So it's like, that place is freaking crazy expensive. And there's several other bars.
Guys.
There's like that Mexican bar. It has like purple lights. I forget.
Jefe's or
something. El Jefe. Yeah. Also very expensive. So and then all those places you have to like hit each other. It's like an elbow check city. You know what I'm saying?
I always get the vibe that places like that.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get started.
Oh, all right.
What do we got?
I don't know. I didn't prepare.
Yeah, I'm still recovering too.
Hey, I'm gonna do my best Norm Macdonald voice. Ready?
Sure.
Hey, did you hear they put a chemical in the water to make frogs gay? It's true. It's very true. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Gay frogs, man.
Gay frog.
If you lick a gay frog, does that make you gay?
So I found an article. I was gonna ignore that. I'm trying to sum up.
You found an article.
Let's talk about it. That's a talking point. And if we have to look into it, we can. But it's more of they're asking a question. And I think it was a good one for we can bring it up. I feel like we've done it before, but maybe not.
Okay.
But the title of this is Tipping Getting Out of Control. Many consumers say yes.
Okay.
Do you believe tipping is getting out of control?
How long do I have to answer this question?
We can have a chat with it.
Okay, so I will start then. Tipping. The tipping culture in America currently is absolute garbage. Let me go back from when it started. Tipping,
take notes, everybody.
Initially,
we're gonna be here for a while.
Tipping was, I mean, there is an acronym for it for tipping, but it's kind of like oh, this could have came from anywhere. It's basically to ensure proper or prompt service, to ensure prompt service.
Right.
So I'll give you a good tip if you serve me well. So customers will keep coming back in, right? So,
right.
But what happened was they never increased the amount that they were paying their servers. So it was like $1 every hour, and then it got to $3, and they stopped. And that hasn't changed since like the 70s or the 80s, right? So, I mean, tipping was still, $1 or $2, it's like, oh, great, yeah, thanks, great. And then, but now it's like, if you don't tip your server at least 15, 18%, they can't afford to live. Like, they can't do it. It's not possible.
Right.
And
he's going this route.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. I was gonna keep going, but they can't afford to live. What's going on now is that there are so many service industry jobs that aren't just servers. It's like delivery drivers. There's nowadays they offer tipping at McDonald's for just taking your fucking order. You know that? Starbucks is doing it. McDonald's is doing it. I think Dunkin' Donuts is doing it.
That's okay.
And they're just taking your order.
So okay, and that's where I have a problem as well.
And it's like, what is the point of this tip? What could we do to make your service better? Like you're just gonna make my coffee better or something? So if I pay you extra money, that seems like bullshit. Just pay your employees fairly what they need to survive, right? So McDonald's is paying $15 right now, $15 starting.
You're taking this tipping. You hit a mark and then you.
Yeah. So, but anyways, long story short, tipping is bullshit. Tipping needs to end. Now, unfortunately, if you stop tipping, you're just a jerk. You're just an asshole. But if everyone stops tipping, then the whole service industry collapses.
I think you're taking this a different route. This is my 2 cents, and I think this is. I'm not saying I'm correct, and I'm not shutting down your opinion. I know what you're trying to say, but I think this article is a little different. Going where you're taking it a different route than what it says. So, I do believe that the reason there's not a reason. Here's the deal: if you go to a restaurant or a diner or a place where you will be sit down, correct?
And someone serves you.
And someone is at your... What the hell is that?
Beck and call.
Someone's at your service. They're catering to you in a way, right?
Yeah.
They are on top of it. They are bringing you drinks when you're empty. They're taking plates out of the way. They're offering you more food. They're offering you appetizers, your meals, your desserts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're making you feel like how you feel. Women probably relate to this, but women go and get their nails done, right, at the Asian places.
Yeah.
To feel superior.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's right, men. Please, you're doing a great job. And then talk with some other gals. Anyways, but what I'm trying to get at...
Well, that's just like a beauty thing. Like, why do women spend hundreds of dollars on their hair?
Oh, my God. It was meant to be a joke, you fucking cocksucker.
Oh.
So, what I'm trying to get at is, if someone is... your demand and making you feel satisfied, you tip them, right? Because, hey, you were on top of this for me. Therefore, I appreciate you a little bit more, right?
Okay.
So here's a little extra.
Let me.
So here's not. I'm not done.
Okay. All right.
But so here's that. So there's that. That's when I feel like businesses like that deserve to be tipped. You know what I mean? I do not believe you need to tip somebody when you're the one going to order a meal off a menu and then you just step over to the right and you pick it up.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that at all.
The person taking your order,
they're not. I don't believe they're getting paid minimum. It's lower than minimum, like the diner people are. So there's no point in that at all. So things like that, like they're not catering to you. You ordered what you wanted, and you're expecting exactly what you wanted. So there's no need because
and even then they fuck up your order.
There's that too.
Oh, you order no ice, my bad. Or oh, I forgot your sauces. Or oh, there's onions on your burger that you didn't want.
So that's now the other thing I'm not a fan of, and then I'll let you talk because I know you're gonna go all over the place.
It's just a quick little blurb.
But what I was trying to get at is tipping should not be pressured on the consumer.
I know.
Because the consumer decides if you're good by tipping you.
Yep.
Individually.
Yep.
Not as a company, individually. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If this waitress is goddamn good, if Tom here, is goddamn good, then Stacy, you know what I mean? I want Tom next time I come here to this Denny's.
Right.
Because
he did a good job.
And if I come in and, oh shit, is Tom available? He's working. I want him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Whoever's good, you know what I mean? But if you go to the same place or different places, like the Starbucks, like the Bikini Bean, I know they do it there too. There's a place that does sandwiches called Bossa Donuts.
Bossa Donuts?
Bossa Donuts, yeah. I prefer paying cash sometimes Because if I pay with debit or credit,
they go, do you want to tip?
Here's the options of what you should tip us.
Yeah.
And it always feels like I don't really need to.
Like I have to stare you in the face when I click no.
Yeah.
And then they go, here's your fee.
Yeah, and then they throw a fit.
Yeah, and it's like, you handed me a bag.
That's all you did. It's the same deal with people talking about, well, I should get a discount at Walmart because now I'm just doing the self-checkout.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm an employee now. Pay me.
Yeah.
I pay me to shop here because I'm doing the work. Yeah, I know.
But they won't. So it's the same thing. It's not same, but it's same, but different. But that's...
this is a raisin. This is a grape.
But that's what I'm trying to get at. That you don't pick... You don't force it down the consumer. Hey, tell me we did a good job by handing me extra money. It's like, no, like this exactly. You just handed me this, and I grabbed it. This ain't the Super Bowl. This ain't no fucking Olympics.
Do you want an award?
Like
you did the job that you're here to do.
So the other thing I also hate. I don't hate it, but. Waitresses and waiters, you always see it. I understand that they get paid less than minimum. Why is there that standard? I do not know.
It's not like that in any other country.
I never really bothered to care for it. But my understanding is, if you have a certain amount of money, right, and you see the menu, and you said, I want that meal, and that drink, I think I got the right money to pay for that meal and that drink. And I go in and I pay that because that's all I got, right? Waitresses and waiters always fucking complain, well, this asshole didn't fucking tip me, and if you don't have the money to tip, then why even go in there? No, he had the money to pay for your product. He just didn't have the extra money to give you a 20, a 5, a 10, whatever.
Right.
Because God knows if you left like a penny or 10 cents, they'll throw a fucking fit.
Yeah.
Because this is an 1880s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that perspective, I understand you're getting paid minimum, but a lot of times they're not there to give you money for fucking shits and giggles, whether you did a good job or not. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're there to eat the meal, and if you cater to them, and if they got the extra money, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then hey, you better hope to God it's Saturday and it's a busy day because you'll make it up later.
The consumer shouldn't feel bad about not being able to support the person that works there because you're going there for a meal or whatever the fuck, not to support a person, right?
The fuck was that?
Probably fireworks. This is Buckeye. There's guns everywhere.
Shot
at. Don't come here. There's guns everywhere. My property value is going down. No, and I think the tipping culture could be canceled if the restaurants paid servers the same as the kitchen workers or whatever.
I don't think it will.
I know it could. I mean, you can totally get rid of it.
It could. There's a lot of things that can get rid of, but I don't believe so because I think this next generation, Gen Zs or whatever the hell comes even after those guys, are too lazy.
To do what?
Work to cater, to understand customer service. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah,
I think we're already in a crisis that you're not going to get good customer service anywhere you go. You know what I mean? Whether you be respectful or not.
Yeah.
You're going to get some half-ass shit because a lot of times everything is half-ass now. You know? And
I mean, shit, you go to Waffle House and you're like, well, I guess I'm gonna watch someone catch a chair.
Trying to find employees, trying to find work, everything.
Yeah.
There's a reason why there's a unemployment status right now, or everybody's
government
what's the word?
Benefits or whatever.
No, low on employees. What's the word?
Oh, short staff.
Short staff. Yeah. Because there's not a lot of hardworking people, a lot of people to.
But there's a lot of jobs out there that are fucking stupid. Like, I understand why no one would want to be a service worker.
But
because customers are fucking idiots.
Okay, but here's the deal.
Yeah.
Not all these. We're not going to get into this, so don't go there. I know where you're trying to fucking go.
No, I'm just saying.
We've had this discussion when you go there.
We got to hurry up.
But what I'm trying to get at is there's not a lot of hardworking people, because there's kids that just graduated high school and they want to make what you and I have made now out of so many years of trying to get experience and whatnot. It's like, you just got out of high school. You don't know shit.
Right.
Besides playing your Xbox. So and no, you're not worth that much because you have no skills.
Right.
Let alone anything to be worth that much.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So really fast, I was going to say this. You mentioned this earlier, and that's what I was going to say. You said something about being fully satisfied. So quick question: prostitutes. Do you tip a prostitute for performing the service that they gave you?
No.
But they did a good job, right?
No, because here's the deal.
They're in the service industry.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. And you're not wrong.
They set the price that they set.
There we go.
And that is what I was trying to say about being paid fairly. You don't have to tip them.
No.
If you pay them fairly, right? If a prostitute said, "Hey, I'll give you a blowjob," and you say, "Oh, I only got $5," they're not going to give you a blowjob because it's not worth it.
No, but that's
maybe $50 because that's sucks some dick for $50, right? Because, I don't know what the prices are, but
that's a good point because that is a different business in a way.
Yeah, that business.
You don't whoever is affording that person, let's put it
right,
is not putting the price. If you want it, this is the rate, right?
This is the going rate for your dick suck.
Rate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, you want it, you pay that rate.
That's what I'm saying. So service industry workers, pay them that rate. Don't give them $3.50 minimum wage type shit, right?
Right.
And then expect good service because I know a lot of people that they take those jobs and they go, some nights I get $20, some nights I get $100.
You're playing this card again. Here we go.
But
so here's real.
Say your piece and we'll move on.
Here's the deal. You can't. If everybody was great customer service, hardworking, on top of it, yes, go ahead. But I'm not saying all these jobs are. I'm saying some places, certain places, and certain jobs with that are beginner status places. So you're not always going to get, what's that word? Creme of the creme or creme of the top, whatever the hell it is.
Creme de la creme.
So obviously what I'm trying to get at is if you go to a fancy, we pick out only the best of the best, then yeah, they should be getting paid a little bit above the minimum, right? But if you go to crack house fucking diner and there's only one diamond in the rough between all of them, you're only going to be paying that one guy a little bit more than the others. You know what I mean? So it comes down to where it is. You can't set the level, hey, if you work in this industry, this is what everyone's going to get paid across the board, because not everybody is giving the same, 100, so to say.
Right.
Not everyone's putting 100 in it for us to be like, you know what, this industry is booming. Like, people want this job so badly now, and everyone's at 100, and people are like tipping everybody. Let's raise it up because now yada yada yada. Does that make sense though?
Yeah.
So, all right,
let's move on.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Or do you got a rebuttal? Or?
No, we're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you usually like to. So we might have to look up this video. Oh no, 30 minutes.
That's what I was saying.
I need to cut material. Did you hear about the Tim Allen? I guess Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's the story on that? Do you know?
Yeah, so Pamela Anderson, this was like decades ago. This is like when their careers first started.
Home Improvement, and she was on, I think, Baywatch, right?
Yeah. So this is basically what the whole thing. You can read the news article if you have it, but basically, at some point, Tim Allen saw her nude. Like he or she flashed him or accidentally revealed herself to him and whatever. Shit like that happens all the time in the industry, the entertainment industry. I mean, look at Drew Barrymore. She straight up flashed that guy on
David Letterman.
Yeah, she straight up flashed him. Like that shit happens all the time. Anyways,
and David Letterman long story never complained.
At some point, Tim Allen flashed her back. He had like a robe on, and he went like this, and then closed it. And that was, I mean, he's on a comedy show, so maybe that was funny, but anyways, his response was like, she flashed me, I flashed her back, ha ha ha, let's move on with our day. Anyways, so she ends up making a comment about it, like 4 days ago. Right.
Yeah.
And she or like a week ago, and she says like, "Oh yeah, Tim Allen flashed me," and then the internet was like, "Oh my God, cancel!" And it's like, wait.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Like this happened.
He's saying
we were okay with. We laughed about it. It's not a serious thing.
Yeah.
Like we were co-stars or we were friends. Nothing bad happened. I'm not gonna say it was consensual because obviously it was a surprise.
Like no one got harmed.
Yeah, it was a joke, and you shouldn't look into it more than that. I was just saying it as a matter of factly.
It's just people.
Yeah, and it's like just fucking move on with your day. God damn.
Yeah. So no, I think you nailed it. I think you.
Yeah. So that's basically more or less the story.
So,
So,
did you hear about? Did you hear about this? Did you read about it?
No. What was it?
They found. You ready? They found more papers at government officials' houses.
No.
Yes. This time, it was Mike Pence.
Oh no!
It turns out he had government papers. I think in his garage or somewhere.
Cancel it.
Yeah. Oh no. But from what I understand from this, it sounds like he turned himself in. It wasn't we found them. It was more like, hey,
I found these papers.
I found these papers in my garage. I figured
before I go to federal prison, like Trump might be facing.
You're after Trump lately, but
just in case,
I'm just gonna turn myself in. Here's these boxes of
documents.
So I heard Biden had some. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never heard Mike Pence talk. So.
Something I kind of talk like this,
like his mouth can't fully open.
My mouth is really small like this, and I always look like I'm squinting or shitting,
or both.
Yeah, a little bit both.
Yeah,
trying to
whinging,
and
that.
Always, just like that, and yeah.
Anyways,
better.
So I heard about that too, and it's not a big deal. With Biden, it's not a big deal. With Trump, it's not a big deal.
No, with Trump, it was a big deal.
Was it?
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't care. That's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal in my opinion.
They rated his Marco-Largo.
Oh, that? Yeah.
They fucking tell you what these documents had. They went so in detail.
Yeah.
And then with Biden, it's like, it was the news be like, they found some papers in Biden's desk.
But that was from documents from his vice presidency.
Simon Obama,
so that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, and of course Biden's like, wow, I never knew I had the.
I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
What the hell's going on? Papers. What are papers? I thought we had scrolls. What's going on? And then Trump was like, I don't know what they're talking about. They're just raiding my home. I'm over here at Trump Towers. I don't know
my thing.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't got nothing. I can go through it all. But and then there's Pence. I brought him back to the archives. Here you go. Please don't arrest me. I'm scared. Please take it back.
I don't have businesses like Trump does.
I'm ratting myself out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So dumb.
All right. Well,
in entertainment news, did you hear this? That Panic at the Disco are breaking up. Disbanding.
I never been into that band, but I keep hearing about it.
Well, so the lead singer, I mean, everyone's been with the band for basically 2 decades now. Sounds like he just
posted it on Twitter or Instagram and said, "Hey, I think we're done."
Yeah, all of a sudden or something like that. It probably has something to do with like they just want to move on with their lives. They don't want to be in a band anymore. I don't really know. I mean, it doesn't sound like there's any drama, right? But they're disbanding. And the lead singer, I mean, he's got a great voice, dude. Like I love Freddie Mercury's voice more than anyone's voice, including Bublé and Sinatra. But
oh my God, people are shooting you right now.
No, this guy. I mean, you've heard him sing before. I mean, have you heard of Death of a Bachelor?
No.
Have you heard Hey Look Ma, I Made It?
No. I'm pretty sure I had to.
High Hopes?
No, I don't know these titles. If you play them...
We'll play them later, but...
just play them now.
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
If anything, they won't hear us in Russia.
Belarus.
In respect to them, I just be like, hey, I drink...
Which one do you want to... I mean, they're all really good.
Yeah, tell you what. Do you have Spotify on your computer?
I do not.
Here, well, fuck it. Here, hold on.
Well, you know what? No, I'll just do this. It'll be fast. There you go.
Well, I'm just going to say, look up the band, and then we'll see what their top songs are.
Oh, excuse me. That's that whiskey.
Do I look lonely? I see the shadows on my face. People have told
Isn't this the gay guy from Degrassi?
don't look the same. Maybe I lost weight. I'm playing hooky.
What the fuck?
The best of the best.
No.
My heart on my chest.
What's this one right here where he looks like he came off of that movie with...
So he's coming up on the crescendo part.
You mean the chorus?
This is what I was talking about. He has like a really great voice.
The lace in your dress tangles my neck. How do I live?
As he starts screaming. No.
So
I don't even like that.
But he has an amazing range.
Oh my God! Calm down in your pants, brother.
No, seriously.
Here,
though.
put this one. This one looks familiar.
This is the song that got Panic at the Disco on the map.
Okay, that's great.
That's the I Write Sins Not Tragedy.
All right, we'll play it. Well, yeah.
Okay. You have to have heard this at some point.
If you speed it up a bit, it'll be great.
Well, it's gonna start in like.
I don't want to watch The Greatest Showman played by the gay guy from Degrassi.
Imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to
Come on, you've never heard that.
Play it.
hear. No, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. I love you too. What a beautiful wedding! What a beautiful wedding! Says a bridesmaid to a yes, but what a shame!
Get to the chorus.
The groom's bride is a whore.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard this.
Yeah, this is like one of the most popular songs when it first released, and it's still pretty popular
I should
now.
have told you I never heard this before just to piss you.
I would have been so fucking pissed.
I know you would.
Anyways, this song got him on the map, and
So it's over. So it's over. They're done.
So this is what I was gonna say. The band itself is good. And it's very surprising that they stayed together this long. But the singer, the lead singer, for the life of me, I can't remember his name. I want to say it's like Ben or something. I don't fucking know.
It's the gay guy from Degrassi.
It's not. No, it's not.
You must know Drake. Drake was in a wheelchair.
He can get into basically any band that he wants. He can basically do anything he wants. Because he's so popular. He can be a solo singer, solo artist.
Okay.
He'll have no problem getting money. So him breaking up with the band doesn't mean that the music's over. He could just get another band. But people are like, oh my God, they're finally breaking up. And then all the other bands from like that time, like My Chemical Romance and several other bands, people are like, it's time to bring these guys back because we missed them. And they're only bands for like 8 years, something like that. They have these guys have like 3 times the amount of experience as the other ones have. Yeah. But anyways, long story short, he'll be fine. I think we're going to hear more of his music coming soon, probably.
So here's a local story that I don't know if I have a dilemma with it.
Local as in Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they caught this guy. Pretty much it was a sting operation, and they caught this young gentleman selling a tiger for $20,000.
Okay. Oh, Brendan Urie. Sorry, that's his name.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, I did interrupt you.
So police say that Carlos Castro Alcaraz, who's 25, was arrested on Monday after a deal was made to sell the young tiger to an undercover official for the reduced price of $20,000.
Okay.
Police later served a warrant at Castro Alcaraz's home on Carson Road near 27th Avenue and Baseline Road. That is like you're out of the bushes, so to say, but that's Laveen, and it's not that great.
It's not a great area, actually. It's
half and half, but it's more bad than good.
That's like right where the Fry's and the Target is.
Yeah,
on Baseline.
Yeah.
That's like right there.
Yeah,
like maybe like a mile away.
So. In addition to the tiger, he had American alligators.
Oh my God.
And a dozen snapping turtles were
also... Is this at a house?
I guess so.
How the fuck did no one ever hear this? Like, did you not hear the roars? Like...
So the guy said, who was this? But you could hear the tiger in the background moaning. You can hear that something wasn't normal, said Sergeant Brian Bauer. We don't know if there's a bigger ring for exotic animals. This is definitely just the tip of the iceberg as a potential, but our detectives will look into it and will want to identify if there's a larger scheme behind this.
I think maybe that guy was just an idiot.
So they're booking him for a number of felony wildlife offenses, and according to the paperwork, he told officers he purchased a tiger last week for $8,000 from another Arizona man. The guy said he... reportedly said the man wasn't taking care of the animal and that he bought it because he felt bad for the tiger.
So he spent $8,000 because he felt bad, and then he tried to resell it for $20,000.
Yeah,
for the discounted price.
Well, if
you felt that bad, just why don't you tell the police?
Maybe he thought he could make more money out of it. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, it's that. Apparently, you told me that's a big business is animal flipping in Arizona.
Well, I think everywhere.
Yeah.
But, so according to the Arizona Code for Game and Fish, there's a long list of animals that are illegal to own unless you have the proper licenses or permits. And obviously gators and big cats and crocodiles, bears and primates.
Yeah.
And then there's some odd ones like weasels and European...
You can't own a weasel?
You can't own weasels, European hedgehogs, and New World porcupines, spider monkeys, woodchucks, sloths, armadillos, Gila monsters, and piranhas, to name a few.
You can't own a Gila monster in Arizona?
No, because it's a native species. But here's a list. There is a list of.
That doesn't make any sense to me. If I can find one in my backyard, I should be able to fucking own it. What the hell? Like, so, I get tigers because you can't just find a tiger in Arizona,
right?
But like, if I find a bobcat, for example, and we're chill, I should be able to keep that bobcat. Right?
That's what I always thought. Like, if you found like an animal, like a desert animal,
yeah, like a lizard or something,
and it's injured, and then you like rehab it, why can't you just keep it? I always hate when like
federal prison.
Yeah, like, I always hate when in Game and Fish is like, we saved it, we did a good thing. Like, that thing looks healthy and it was saved. Well, you always want to release it to wildlife. Why? So the minute the lizard goes back out, the hawk comes in and eats it. That's so stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
So, here's the exotic animals that are allowed in Arizona. You can own wolf dogs. which is just a dog. It's a dog crossed with a wolf. Savannah cats, which is a cat crossed with like a wild cat.
Well, Savannah cat is like a broad term for just big cats.
I've seen them. They're cool looking.
Yeah.
But chinchillas, pythons, domestic water buffalo, domestic American bison.
Oh, so you can own a fucking bison in Arizona, and that's
you can own a fucking water buffalo, and aren't those things like African?
Well, aren't bisons like endangered? You can own
domestic.
That. What do you mean?
So you can't
own a Gila monster.
You can't go out to Yellowstone and wrangle up a bison
and take it back
and put him steal him like you're stealing someone's cow, and then bring it to Arizona and be like, "This is my buffalo," as the thing is destroying its corral.
His name is Bob.
Yeah. Don't touch Bob. He's still pretty wild.
But you can't own a Gila monster or any other or some native species.
We'll get there because there is a list of things you can't own. Okay. So
backwards.
So long-eared and pygmy hedgehogs.
Okay.
Wallabies, kangaroos, capybaras.
Yeah, let me go find a kangaroo in Arizona.
There's a few guys that were selling them, but they wanted like $3,000 to $5,000.
Oh wow!
I wanted to jump on that so much. Anyways,
I want to box it.
I kind of thought about it too. So I feel like I'm not too close to the mic. Anyway, so the guys, and I know some of the guys, not personally, but a little. And when this story came up about the tiger and this guy, one of the guys I know said, "Oh, that's weird. I sold a kangaroo to that guy," and I'm like, "Oh my god,
it's a small world after all."
Yeah, I guess so. So, kangaroos, capybaras. Do you know what a capybara is?
I've seen them. They're really weird.
They're the world's largest rodent, and they're like big.
They're like the size of like a is it beaver or something like that?
They're bigger. They gotta be like
they're fucking
3-4 feet
tall. They're like cubs, like bear cubs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then sugar gliders, African crested porcupines.
I wanted a sugar glider for the longest time.
Did you really?
It's so fucking cool.
I always wanted a chinchilla, but someone said that. Sorry, they get like really annoying.
Yeah, sure. So sugar gliders are actually some of like the most feeble creatures in the world. Like you could feed it the wrong berry and it just dies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like it's really it's kind of like owning a chicken. You give it the wrong thing, it dies, right?
Yeah.
But like they're tiny, and like if you like
overfeed it.
No, if you like throw it up in the air and it's not ready, it'll fall and die. Like.
It's not like it executes its parachute or something.
Well, I mean, like they should know that, like, I should just.
It's not a fucking cat that's gonna land on its legs every time.
But like, if you have arms that you know, like that can fly like a bat, right?
You would assume.
You would assume that you'd open your fucking parachute and you'll be fine. But it's like, it just dies.
Oh no, my sugar glider didn't glide.
Yeah. I want to return this. It didn't do as advertised.
Can I get my $800 back?
$800 for a sugar glider?
Well, let's look it up in a minute.
Yo, fuck that.
Yeah, well,
that's too expensive.
Fuck it, let's look it up.
I would say like I could pay $25 for a sugar glider. I think
Craigslist.
I just get a whole family of them, so that way like the weak ones will weed themselves out.
Oh my god, sugar. Oh my god,
Darwin.
Start breeding them and throw them up in the air, whichever one opens their arms out.
Like, you're a keeper. You're dead.
This one did glide. This one's genes are moving on.
And it's like the ones that like don't die from falling. You'd be like, this is a sugar faller. So keep that in mind. That's why it's cheaper. It's on discount.
Let's see here. Give me a minute.
What's the rehoming fee?
Here we go. So there is $475.
$475?
700.
Holy shit.
500. 800. 400. 300. And then, so they're all under 1,000.
That's fucking crazy. Because you know how big it is, right?
Yeah, it's the size of like maybe
your hand.
Smaller than my hand, right?
Yeah. Like they can walk around and shit on your hand. So it costs $300 for a sugar glider. That's
so here's
insane.
one. I'm rehoming my 2 sugar gliders. They're a year old. in 7 months, and they want $300 for both. So $150.
That's still expensive.
Well, I mean, that's not too bad.
It's basically a miniature squirrel, like a flying squirrel.
$150. When I bought my first emu, it was $150.
Yeah.
And then so
I mean, you don't have to feed a sugar glider as much as you feed an emu, but like, at least you get something from emus, like eggs.
Here's 2, and I'm assuming they come with a cage. They want $400. It's almost like they sell them in pairs. Sorry.
Well, yeah, they can die of loneliness too. Like I'm saying, they're really feeble creatures.
So, are you ready for what we can't own?
Yeah, let's do it quickly.
So you can't. Arizona prohibits certain wildlife, which include golden moles. I don't know what those are. Tenrecs, even-toed ungulates. I don't know.
I've never even heard of these fucking things.
Pronghorns, antelopes, bison, buffalo, cattle. Wait, what?
You can't own cattle?
Prohibits certain wildlife. Cattle? What the fuck?
Free range cattle?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Duikers? Gazelles, goats, oxen, sheep, water buffalo, American bison, buffalo, cervids, deer, elks, moose, red deer, wapiti, pecaries. I think those are javelinas.
Those are javelinas, yeah.
Bears, foxes, ocelot, raccoons, gerbils, skunks, wolves, weasels, bats.
You can't own a gerbil?
Did I say gerbil?
Sounded like you said gerbil.
I said bears, foxes, ocelots, raccoons, serval,
okay.
Skunks, wolves, weasels, bats, American opossums, European hedgehog, gymnures, moon rats, wild hares, chimpanzees, gorillas, macaques, orangutans, spider monkeys, hutias, beavers, jumping mice, koi puss, nutrias, pocket gopher, chipmunks, marmots, prairie dogs, squirrels, woodchucks, desmans, moles, shrew moles, anteaters, armadillos, sloths, grouse, pheasants, partridges, quails, turkeys.
This doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make sense in real.
Because people have pheasants all over Arizona.
I think,
and they keep them. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
No, it doesn't make sense either.
I think you might be reading something that's like.
Well, that's what it says.
These are the ones you can't own, right?
Well, it says prohibits. So prohibits means
you can't.
Arizona prohibits certain wildlife, including
pheasants
and turkeys, unless it's wild.
That doesn't make any sense.
And then desert tortoises can be adopted on a short-term basis between April 1st to September 30th.
Oh, you can adopt them?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how that works, but
yeah. You want a slow-moving rock in your backyard for 6 months?
Clawed frogs, leopard frogs, bullfrogs, giant or marine toads, desert turtles, gopher turtles, snapping turtles, rattlesnakes. You can't have these. Pit and true vipers, Mexican beaded lizards, Gila monsters, sea snakes, mambas, kraits, coral snakes, cobras. You can buy coral snakes at the PetSmart.
I don't get it. I don't understand that. Like half this list doesn't make any fucking sense. I understand monkeys and like massive mammals like freaking bison, but Gila monsters, pheasants, turkeys, like I've seen this shit on farms. You can have them.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. We're running out of time here. Let's do your videos.
Yeah, because can we go to YouTube real quick? No. It was supposed to be an article, but I want to see this video.
What is it?
Look up Sha'Carri Richardson booted from flight. So they said a track and field star, Sha'Carri Richardson, was kicked off a flight after a verbal confrontation with the American Airlines flight attendant.
Happened a week ago.
She claimed that the flight attendant disrespected her while she was on a phone call prior to takeoff. One of the videos posted to Richardson's Instagram showed her sitting in her seat aboard the plane. Prior to the video, this gentleman asked me to get off a cell phone call. I did. I stated to him I didn't like the tone he used with me. Following that, while standing in front of me doing the safety protocols, he continued to lean over to look at my phone. He asked to see that my phone were in the airplane mode at this point. But I think I heard it, and it sounds like she might be the one that overreacted, but I could be wrong. I haven't seen this video yet.
Why are you not working today?
If you have small
vacation time,
such as cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches, please switch them.
I'm recording me, but you jumped in my video, so I called you because you jumped in my video. You're harassing me at this point, so I think you should stop. I think you should stop. I think you should stop. You see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Y'all see him, right? Okay. Okay, but I'm sorry, it's not me. Okay, talk to him. No, ma'am, don't talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that. Tell him to stop. If you do not know what's going on, do not yell at me.
You can stop recording.
No, I'm not going to start recording because I was making a video to myself. I'm going to not stop recording. And this video will show what you're doing. So I would appreciate you talking to me. Thank you. Like, no.
So that's it. What do you want me to say?
I think she's in the wrong.
Okay, so
it doesn't look. I didn't hear a tone
before it becomes a 20-minute thing. I'll just say this: all airplanes, unless you own it, are private entities, businesses, and rights. As Americans, you have your rights, but if you're on a plane that has certain requirements,
right,
you have to follow them. When you buy your tickets, it states that you have to follow certain rules.
It's like a term agreement thing.
In this case, she's wrong because the flight attendant, the person doing the briefing, was telling her what to do because you can't be on your phone on the plane. That's why it's called. That's why all phones are required to have something called airplane mode.
Right.
Because radio waves and shit like that. So she didn't follow the rules. She's wrong.
Did you hear a tone? I didn't hear a tone.
I didn't hear him talk. I just saw him like kind of poke his head in the video for a second, like, hey.
She had to like.
But yeah, she was definitely in the wrong. She's she definitely needs to humble check herself.
Yeah.
So
even that lady's like, "Shut the fuck up!" In the back.
Yeah, it's like
man. It's
man,
like, what do you mean by that, man? It's
and
dude,
shit like that gets you banned from the air like company. Like you go on a list, and they don't take those lightly because you could be anywhere from a terrorist to just a Karen, and they don't want to deal with you, and they don't have to deal with you. There's millions of people that have to fly every day. They don't care about your business.
No.
So, anyways, let's go ahead and watch your Instagram.
Let's watch what we got.
So what do we got?
Time for videos. Oh, hey, is someone watching us on TikTok on the Twitch?
I don't know. Maybe.
How do you know?
Well, I had to open up the thing. Why?
I was just curious.
When I open it up, if it says one, that just means that we're.
I always wondered, like, is anyone listening to us?
So
now?
yeah, it's just us.
Oh
yeah. If it said two, that means there'll be two people watching.
Sad.
Anyways, all right. So
all right,
what is this horse?
So this is. So these two horses plan to destroy this rider. So a horse in the stall yanks on the girl who's walking a horse down this aisle.
Yeah.
Slams
and, her ponytail.
Slams her to the stall. And then the horse she carried kicks her right in the goddamn gut. That's what you get for riding English saddle. Pow! Right there. You know,
man, that's like internal bleeding.
I'm gonna tell you something. I ridden my horses and I've fallen off of them sometimes.
Yeah.
They'd never done that. They always like carefully watch their step go around me and then they just stand there and wait till I get up.
Right.
And I'm just like, there's respect right there. There was
it's either that or they're aware that it's fucking hot out here and they don't know how to get home.
Well, no. There was no respect. That horse hates its owner.
What in the fuck?
Oh, okay. So this is a tennis game. Right?
Yeah. I just saw someone grab a fucking
there's a bug in the tennis thing, right? So the tennis player's trying to like push the bug out to save it. Here comes a girl. And just straight up stomps on the bug and takes care of the problem.
Treatment of the local wildlife.
She's probably like, you know what? I got somewhere to be. I can't be over here fucking with this grasshopper.
Those people, whatever. It's usually kids that do it.
Yeah, it's usually like.
What do they do? Like supply them with the balls and towels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like the ball retrievers. Like, oh, I overshot, or we need this ball. Go get it. Type of shit. Yeah.
She said, "Fuck this. Yeah. Fuck the bug. I'm here."
Oh, we got a Burger King video.
We got a Burger King video. Forgot what this is.
So I'm gonna tell the owner you're fucking losing money because we want to make a big order of food.
Oh, this reminds me of you.
Huh?
This reminds me of you when you make a big deal at.
Or I'm gonna cause a scene. Get your owner here. Cause a scene. You're gonna lose money and get fired. We ordered food and you wanna refuse it. Look at you.
Are you looking at yourself in the mirror?
No, this is a Karen. That's a Karen.
That's you, bro.
It's not me.
It's you.
I'll tell you why. Because they can refuse service to anybody.
You do this sometimes.
They have it on the window. It says we have the right to refuse service. Yeah. All service industries have that.
How many times have you been kicked out?
Never. Because I know how to respect people. Now, if someone's being an asshole or a dick to me and I'm not doing anything to deserve it, then I'm going to be in their face. But,
You're telling me you're not being rude? No, fuck you! Give me my chicken! I came 30 miles to get a fucking chicken!
30 miles to get a chicken?
Call your fucking owner, bitch! You like Google reviews?
That's you. That's reminding me of
over the
Google reviews, because you do reviews on places.
I do Google reviews.
Yeah, I know. This is what you do, you sick bastard.
I don't do that. Like,
you're getting fired! Give me my chicken! I drove 30 miles to get my fucking chicken!
Come on, chicken! Ah!
30 miles!
Get my fucking chicken!
I think he's joking.
He looks like he's joking.
I think this is a joke.
Get me to eat! 30 miles!
No, he looks pretty serious.
Fucking food! To refuse, sir.
Alright.
That's fucking hilarious.
Get my fucking ball, fucking chicken.
That's a comedy video. Alright.
Oh, this is it. This is a kid who he spent too much, but he does coupons.
Coupon kid owes too much money when he checks out.
This reminds me of you.
This mistake has cost Cole nearly $2 anytime.
Because you're cheap as fuck.
So was that $2.03. I'm not sure what happened. I was expecting to pay less than $1, and the total is just above $2. I am about to have a nervous breakdown. This is not good. All right. As crazy as this sounds, it really was like life and death. I knew what I needed to spend, and every extra dollar that I have to spend is one less dollar that I can use towards my family. I'm gonna recount all the items and make sure that all my coupons are matching up properly.
What an asshole!
I'm going through the bags, and I discovered that there was an extra soup in one of the bags. 20, 21, 22. There was one too many soups on the last transaction. That means that I paid an extra $1.67 over budget.
That's you, bro.
That mistake has cost Cole nearly $2, and he's not happy.
He's not happy.
There was one too many soups on the last transaction. Is there anything we can do to fix that? We can refund that for you. That would be great.
So, do you know anything about this TV show?
Oh, it's no.
So there's a TV show called Extreme Couponers.
You should go on it, Josh.
No, I'm not that good. And that's a full-time job, extreme couponing.
He's lying.
So
he's
basically,
got like 10 Aunt Jemima syrups.
You figure out how to match coupons to get things for free,
right.
And then they give you money back for spending this much money, even if you haven't spent the money yet. And then you take that money and apply it to your current purchase, and then it just keeps rolling. So the point of extreme couponing is to obviously show people that you can do it, but those people that are on the show are getting paid to do this. So they're extreme couponing, saving money and getting all the shit, and getting paid on the side because they're doing the show. If you don't do the extreme couponing, they don't pay you. So he's losing money on this in more than just one way. So that's showbiz.
How do you know that?
I did research. Yeah. You think you could just be on the show and not get paid?
He created a temple for these folks.
Anyways, last one here.
Great.
What? Oh no!
Oh, this is
she gonna break her neck, isn't she?
This is a girl who's doing gymnastics here for like a cheer assembly.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
Just here she goes doing backflip, and bam!
right in the face.
A cheerleader comes in the way,
at the very end.
and she just bow
look
right.
Look at her face right here. She's like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, that would have hurt.
Play one more time.
Flying kick to the cheek. You what?
One more time.
One more time.
Backflip. Here she comes back. Boom!
I like how the whole gym just shut up.
That girl was doing a backflip too, was she not?
Yeah, but she ended. Maybe she like landed in the wrong spot
and fucking enzaguried her.
I'm not to be racist or anything, but doesn't that look like,
Shatisha?
Look at the spelling.
Cut it out. They go to Millennium. They're the Tigers over there.
Oh, the Tigers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, bright. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, is that it? Is that it for the show?
I
don't know if you have
had on a few others, but we're at videos. We're done.
Okay, that's fine.
There was something about like a nun stopped the thief, and I guess Tucker Carlson had her on there.
Oh, so she didn't turn the other cheek?
No. I tried to stop him in the name of the Lord.
The Lord.
The Lord. I'm a Catholic Irish nun. Those thieves are coming up here in our New Jersey Catholic Mass Church, and I grabbed the old paddle from the 1805 days, and I went after them, and I paddled them till like there's no tomorrow in the name of Jesus.
I feel like you got that from that Robin Williams.
Robin Williams?
Yeah, remember that movie where he's like a nanny?
No, he didn't talk like
just
that.
like
no,
that,
he
bro.
did not.
He did.
He was just it was more sweeter though. What was the
I don't fucking. It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Mr. What was this?
No, you need to buy your own lemon pledge.
Oh, I'll make you a sweet good tea. Don't worry. Right, back in England, And then he would take the mask off and be like, "Oh no, my ex-wife is trying to take my kids. Oh no."
What year is it?
What year is it? Oh no, wrong movie. Oh.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves. Oh, wrong one.
Oh man, what's the? I always find it funny as fuck. You've seen Ms. Doubtfire, right?
Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about.
Yeah, and it's always like I always find it funny as fuck when it's like the kids like start realize it's him.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, Dad? It's like, yeah, well, that's me. Who did this to you? Your Uncle Frank. Uncle Jack or Uncle Frank.
Because he's like a
because his brother or something is gay.
He does some like dressing
I
up.
still remember that too. He's like, I want to be a woman. Oh, I thought you never asked.
Oh yeah,
come on in. I'll make you a woman.
Alrighty. Your mic's been off this whole time.
Oh no!
I'm just joking.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Hey, oh, never mind. You know what movie looks good that I would like to see, but I think it's on Netflix. The You People.
Oh yeah,
with Eddie Murphy and Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I scrolled past that, but
and Jonah Hill.
So it's a comedy.
Jonah Hill. I don't know if you want to watch the trailer. Jonah Hill. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who was Elaine in Seinfeld, looks like she plays Jonah Hill's fucking mom, but yet Jonah Hill looks like he's fucking 40, and she looks like she's like barely 40.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Jonah Hill looks rugged is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
and he's playing like a young guy.
It's Jonah Hill,
He lost all that weight. And with losing weight comes wrinkles.
Fair. Alrighty, well, I think that's our show.
I'm Sam.
And I'm,
Say it.
What's that guy's name?
No.
The kid?
Gibby.
No.
Freddie?
Yeah, Freddie. And I'm Freddie.
And Sam's gone, because this is the reboot of iCarly.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
We have a black girl now, I think.
Huh?
There's a black girl.
There's a random black girl in there, too. And I'm like, what does this have to do with this?
All right, what's up?
All right, well, we'll see y'all next week.
Hopefully this show doesn't get muted in Belarus because we played a couple of songs.
Yeah. Panic at the Wiscos.
Sure.
Yeah, bye.
Brendan Urie. Bye.
Bye. Shut up.